leave the screen, Alexander.
Good day.
Ah! Hey, you're that old guy.
A mysterious old man.
The same one I saw before.
Pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Alrighty then, let's go talk to Archie. Archie.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot.
Which I promptly forgot about him.
And had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days.
Except for me. Well then feed her.
State of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return.
Just drop it in the top then.
Since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Equal value, you say? Will you take my beautiful gold ring that you didn't want before because it was too valuable? Is that valuable enough?
Would
Take
you be
my
willing to
ring!
take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Yes.
Coventry, are you a king then?
No, I'm a prince. I've already showed you this ring. We've had this conversation.
Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
Yes.
The ring does mean a lot to me.
Even though I've only known that I was a prince for like a year.
Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now
Like
own a
banging
magic
the
map, Prince
princess.
Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold.
You are an
And a
awfully
warning about
considerate
that,
pawn shop
it will
owner.
only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you.
The bitch.
You are very kind. And I'll remember
Sparkle,
about the
sparkle.
map.
Will you remember? Or will I do the remembering for you?
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander.
Ho, ho,
And with a
ho.
sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
Well, what are you
The old
doing?
man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
What are those mints made out of? Seconds later, in the castle.
Master!
Master!
I followed Prince Alexander as you wished from the pawn
Dear
shop
Lord.
owner. He just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map.
You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
But
Yes.
they're so yummy!
Now, what is this about a magic map?
With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly, quickly as I can.
Means of travel. By my scimitar. I can't have...
By my scimitar!
Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir.
We don't want you to be king. You're evil.
And tell them...
Dinner! Dinner. Cool! I've got a magic map. Now I can go places. Go. Let's go to the beach. The beach, Alexander. Oh look, a bird! But go to the beach! Was that so hard? Was that so hard, Alexander? I'm ashamed of you. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's go to the Isle of Wonder!
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ha ha! A strange pulling sensation, do you see? Alexander is a derp. Alexander is a derp, derp, derp. Oh, wait, I have a
The
feeling.
oyster already looks a little perturbed and probably wouldn't appreciate being picked up by Alexander.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep.
Oh!
I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Oh!
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Why don't you let me see?
No.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No.
Alright. Hey! Let's see. You want a book?
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
And good
Two
night.
Dulcimers raised
Go
the
to
beginning
sleep,
of 40
little clam,
divided
clam.
into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Interesting. Go on.
Yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centidrills by 3,023 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. Sense whatsoever that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so.
You don't say. It's fascinating.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey, you fixed my mouth.
I sure did, you little bastard. I mean, baby.
The little oyster drifts.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was an oyster, not a
The
clam.
rest of his oyster
Little
friends.
oysters, little oysters, but answer there came none.
Alexander
they'd been
looked into
eaten.
the sea,
Every
a strange
one.
object in the water.
Don't wait out to sea!
Currents. There's no reason to touch that.
Go back! I'm gonna save before I accidentally do something stupid. I do not want to die. Okay? Okay. Okie. 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 Alright, let's go on to the beach.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Oh no! Well, that's nightmare fodder.
A foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies. Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
I'm outie.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Bye. Let's go to the Isle of the
Alexander feels
Beasts!
A strange pulling sensation.
A strange pulling sensation. Da la 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 la. Let's go walking now. Everybody's learning how. Look, a bunny!
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for that rabbit. There's no way he could catch it with his hands.
So, do it anyway.
A rabbit hops about rather fearlessly. It's probably never even seen a human.
Then you should be able to catch it. No.
There is no reply. To get to the lamp, Alexander must first cross the pond.
Oops. I'm about to die. That looks perfectly
Alexander
safe.
decides to brave the boiling pond.
Apparently it was really deep.
And soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Or maybe it just dissolved his legs. It just dissolved his legs and it was so hot he melted instantly.
Next.
It looks like Alexander's in a bit of a stew.
Ha! 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 Ha ha ha! Alright, let's go back. A deer!
Alexander resists the temptation to pet the fawn.
Why?
Why frighten it?
No, you won't.
Alexander resists the
Talk to it.
The fawn is too busy eating to pay attention.
Look at it.
The fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea.
A hillock. Alright, why not? Bye, little fawn.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
You're adorable. I want to take you home and keep you as pet, but the game won't let me.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
A strange pulling sensation. A feather and a flower. I'll take the feather.
Alexander takes the feather.
Woohoo! Alexander takes the feather.
Alexander picks the flower.
He
is
picks the
startled
flower.
by its hideously strong, skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
And then he passes out and dies. Alright. Well, I clearly can do nothing here.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Did he? Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
That's unfortunate.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
You know what I'm gonna do? Not that. Quit. What are you doing?
There's nothing of interest there. Alexander feels his pockets carefully.
There we go. My crown wouldn't go away. You know what? I'm gonna take out your magic map so that you can feel a
Alexander
strange
pulls
pulling
out his
sensation.
magic map.
You ready for that strange pulling sensation? After a while, it would stop feeling strange. You'd just get
Alexander
used to
feels a
it.
strange pulling sensation.
Sweet. Let's go see if maybe Ollie wants my pearl. Do you want my pearl? I actually don't remember what I'm supposed to give you now. Ah! Sweet! I'm gonna rummage through your garbage. Hey, the lamp guy is gone!
Alexander
Old
sorts through
lamps
the
for
odds and
new!
ends that the
Ah,
pawn shop
good
owner
times.
dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers.
Ooh,
a
that sounds
shattered
useful.
Crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
Those all seem very useful. Take them
Near
all.
the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
You know, Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day indeed. Would you be interested, perhaps, in a pearl?
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
There you go.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Ha!
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
There you go. I'm outie. Let's go look at that empty thing of ink.
There's no reason to use that on the door.
No, use it on yourself.
Alexander decides to open the empty ink bottle.
It's stuck. It's... Whoa! The ink bottle isn't empty at all.
Ha
It's full of invisible ink.
ha!
Not very strong, but not bad.
Ha! 'Cause you're such an expert after pillaging your sorcerer guardian's stuff once. So you managed to turn him into a cat. Big deal. Let's go this way. Hey look! A bird! You look like my bird. There you go, little bird.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground.
Sing, sweet nightingale. That sounds nothing like a
The mechanical
nightingale.
nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Sweet. Do you want my ring? I mean my WWE belt?
Alexander holds out his royal ring to the nightingale. To Alexander's surprise,
It just
the
jacked my
nightingale
shit.
swoops down and grabs the ring from his hand.
Hey, that's my ring!
The
Eh,
nightingale
oh my
flies
God.
off towards the castle with Alexander's ring.
Bullshit!
Where might she be taking it?
To death. Alright. I think I may have screwed something up here. Oh?
The nightingale has returned from her flight with Alexander's ring. She flutters off her branch and drops something red at Alexander's feet. It's a red velvet hair ribbon.
Hope it isn't
The
Chris's
bird
blood.
must have taken Alexander's ring to someone who sent back this ribbon in return. Could it possibly be? Dare he hope that the someone is Cosima herself?
If only it could be so.
Sweet.
Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair.
Well, Cosima had black hair.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cosima.
Is it sweet
The
water,
nightingale
lady?
swoops down, grabs the love poem, and takes it towards the castle.
Well, that's convenient. Pretty much answers that question. I am missing cutscenes because I did not find out that that was hers. Oops. What's that? What's that?
The nightingale has returned from her flight with Alexander's poem. She flutters off her branch and drops a piece of parchment at Alexander's feet.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I can't believe you are here, my friend. Please,
Friend?
be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and
How
I
does she
will
know about the
defend
rash?
if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake.
Oh, but I'm
Place
gonna.
it in your family's debt, Cassima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing.
So,
No words
seen
of
her
love,
handwriting.
Only friendly concern. Friend. Is the maiden merely as a brother?
She regards you as a stranger who she's barely spoken to once. Like a normal, sane human being would. Alright, I'm outie. Go to the beach! Go to the beach so that we can go use our stupid magic map. Alexander reveals a strange pulling sensation. Oops, I clicked the wrong
Alexander
button.
pulls out his magic map.
Oh, does he now? I think I can get past them now. Let me see. Smell, touch, sight, sound. Oh no! I'm missing one.
Alexander.
I forgot about taste!
Alexander.
And we go back again. Go to the merchant's shop. Pawn shop, da 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 da. No pawn intended. Good day, Prince Alexander. Ah. Now take your mint.
Takes a mint.
Bye.
Alexander's
I'm just gonna steal your stuff. First try. Alright. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ah! How strange this pulling sensation! Ah!
There's no reason to touch.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to touch.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Oh ho ho, go back. Do 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 do
Five
do.
fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies.
That's unfortunate.
Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
I like how you're talking along with them.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome.
Ho
with the
ho
jumbo
ho,
nose.
because idiots.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, broken oar. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale.
Ignore the
Thank you
winding
for the
sound.
with the monumental ears.
That's totally normal. I saw that little pink thing. Really?
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie.
Apparently
the
they can.
Nightingale is all there be.
Even though it
No
sounds
man
nothing
is
like a
near,
nightingale.
And so say me.
Well, it's because you're an idiot. That doesn't even sound like a nightingale. That sounded like a tin thing.
That we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
A mint just placed itself on my tongue.
Knows a tasty treat.
A
Not
tasty
what others
treat.
bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
I really hope the feather works for this.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the massive hands.
My hands cannot be led astray. A man is here, that's plain as day.
Ah, shnikes.
A man, so say our hands. We act at the wizard's command.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, just throw me already. Wow, that was so good of a throw that it
Gnomes
bleached
toss
my hair.
Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, apparently it's not the feather. Glub glub.
Tickets out. Next.
Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
Ah-ha-ha. Alright, well, apparently that is not the way to do things, so I'm just gonna
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
and hope that I didn't screw myself over, because this game is mean.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Actually, I think I'm going to stop the stream right here because I've been doing it for over an hour now, and I'm getting a little tuckered out. So, this was fun. Goodbye.